Hey there and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for being here. I feel like it has been forever since I did a Fashion Nova haul, and I am so excited to finally be doing another one. Before I get into this haul though, I have a pretty nasty sunburn and I'm gonna be moving a little slower. I'm not even wearing a bra because honestly it kills. So please bear with me. I'm gonna do this as best as I can. LA was great, but it left me with a pretty awful parting gift. So most of you already know what Fashion Nova is. The plus size range goes from a 1X to a 3X. Also, if you didn't know, I have an exclusive 20% off discount code, which you can find right here and also in the description below, as well as everything I'm going to be showing you in this video today. Get comfortable, grab a snack, and let's get to the haul. Okay, so the very first item in the haul is this super cute Bardot top, which I am not wearing with a bra right now, and I was kind of hoping that it would be okay, just because I can see there's like literally tons of stretch. However, the bottom of it doesn't have this same sort of stretch at the top, so it doesn't really give the girls, I mean, any support really. I'm wearing this in a 3X, but it has loads of stretch, so I could have definitely been okay sticking to my original size of 2X. This also comes in, I think, a black as well, but I'm quite partial to the whites. I really like this top. I just know like long sleeves like this might not work for me this summer. I'm actually like kind of boiling right now in this, but it is so freaking cute. I just kind of wish there was an elastic under the bust as well, because I also even feel like with a bra, like my boobies are kind of like this close to hanging out because it's like really cropped. I'm actually really liking that the arms kind of go in separately, because that means it's going to stay in place and stay like a true Bardot top. I honestly really like this top. There's very little I can say against it. I think it's super cute. Loving the ruffle detail, loving the ribbed detail, and it's just super cute. Alright, so moving on to the next item, and it's totally not something that you probably ever really see in my hauls, because first off, it's purple, and I almost never get anything purple. And secondly, it's a romper, and I almost never get rompers. But something about this romper really stood out to me, and I kind of figured if I sized it up to a 3X, I would be able to get away with it. So a little bit of an update on this romper. When I was trying it on to record, for some reason the zipper just wouldn't go up. Like my boyfriend even had pliers at it. And then when we further inspected, we realized the zipper in general was just pretty much destroyed. It definitely would have zipped up, but just something about Fashion Nova zippers are terrible. It does fit, it's just, here's my issue with most rompers. Being that I'm an apple shape, a lot of the times with rompers, I need like extra fabric in this area because it kind of just pulls and snags and makes it so it's really uncomfortable around the belly. And because this is a one piece, I don't have the ability to kind of move it around. That's why I've stayed away from rompers as much as I have. However, this is just really cute, and I couldn't walk away from it, and I actually quite like it on, aside from the fact that it's just like, it just like barely fits, and I don't know how much I'm actually gonna wear this out. It doesn't really have a lot of stretch either. Like the mesh at the back certainly does, but it just doesn't really work. Also, this is one of those pieces that you can't really wear a bra, but it also doesn't really offer literally like no support, no padding, no anything around the bust. So if you're bigger busted like me, and for instance, you really don't want to go braless, this isn't something that's gonna work for you. I want to wear it out so bad, but this is gonna take some playing around. I really like the collar on it. I really like the detail. I think it's so adorable. And I just really wish it just had a little bit more fabric here. It would be a lot more comfortable on my body. Okay, so the next piece is one that I have been eyeing on Fashion Nova forever, but if you know Fashion Nova, things sell out like that. I was kind of expecting something a little different. It's got this floral detail in the front, which I think is so cute. It looked really nice on the model, but then when I tried it on, I don't know if you can tell, but a lot of the floral embroidery kind of comes up, so it doesn't really sit as nicely on my breasts as I was hoping. It actually kind of looks a little bit, I don't know how to explain it. It just doesn't look right. And maybe that was intentional, but for me, I think it would have worked a lot better if the embroidery was kind of like sewn down the whole way. Also, this is another one where finding the right bra to go with it is a little bit more difficult. I know that there's that like bra that everyone's talking about, but I've personally never tried it. I also don't know how well it would work for my boobs because I just don't think they're made for breasts my size. But I like it so much. I just think it's so cute. Also, I forgot to mention that it is a bodysuit. I'm not a huge fan of bodysuits, but I really like this, so I figure I would try it out. When I tried putting it on though, it literally just kept snapping off at the bottom, so I'm like, you know what, this is gonna be tucked into something anyway, so it's quite alright. I do believe I got this in a 3X, and it also retails for $17.99, which isn't terrible. These are US prices, by the way. I don't know, I like this piece, but I just really think it fails in a lot of ways. I'm gonna try and make it work. So I'm a huge fan of Fashion Nova jeans, and it's taken me a really long time to actually start trying out their shorts, so I figured I would go with a pair. I think this is just like your very basic high-waisted shorts. I got this in a 3X, and honestly, upon looking at it at first, I was like, that's not going to fit me the way that I want, but it looks very similar to another pair of pink shorts, which I'm actually wearing right now, that at first did not look like they were gonna fit, but once they kind of got over the widest part of my body, it was okay. I really actually like these. I think it would just be a matter of kind of wearing them and kind of breaking them out. The only thing though, and I don't necessarily mind, but these are like really short. They're like short shorts. If that's something you're not looking for, I really wouldn't recommend these jeans. However, they do have some stretch. I know that they'll move with me as I move throughout the day, so I do like them in that way. These retail for $32.99, which isn't so bad, honestly, for a pair of jeans. I've seen some pretty dang expensive shorts in my day. I'm gonna have to give these a little bit more wear and tear to really know how I feel about them long term, but in terms of trying them on for like 10 minutes, they're pretty alright, and I can definitely see myself wearing these. Alright, so last but definitely not least, and I specifically saved this for last because I think it is just like the most stunning in this whole package, but it is my first like Playsuit jumpsuit, whatever you want to call it. Originally, I thought I was just getting the top portion here, which I think is stunning. I am not shy. I would definitely go out in this. Just a matter of getting like the right pasties to make it work, but it actually comes with white bottoms that are attached to it. As I mentioned previously, based on the way my body works, I always have a little issue around the belly here, so unfortunately I feel like I need to hike it up really high, and it still doesn't quite sit on me in the way I want. I also got this in the 3X, which is the largest size they offer, so it's not like I could just size up and fix that problem, unfortunately. It does, however, have some stretch to it. This is just such a piece that is so incredibly unique to anything I own. I'm actually really dying to wear this out, and I thought I was gonna hate the bottoms, but I don't. I actually really like the bottoms. The longer I wore it, the longer I was just like, this is really beautiful. It's so gorgeous, and I can't believe how much I like it. And honestly, it's pretty incredible. If you have any suggestions on how to kind of pull this off and make it work for me, please do let me know. This is so far out of my realm of comfort, but I just am so determined to make it work for me. Alright guys, well that is the haul portion of this video. I really actually quite like everything I got here. I know that the rompers don't work for me exactly the way that I was hoping. If you have any experience with Fashion Nova, especially the rompers, I would really love to know. Anyways, don't forget you can find new videos from me every Wednesday and every Sunday, and new blog posts every Tuesday and every Friday, and I'll see you next time. Bye! If you didn't know, I was recently in LA. It was a super last minute trip, but one of the first things I absolutely needed to do when I went was visit a store called Daiso. And if you do not know what Daiso is, believe me, it will change your world. Daiso is a Japanese dollar store. Well, technically a little bit more than $1. Everything's like $1.50, but honestly, I have been